On October 14th, 2025, just after noon in Crawford County, Arkansas, a trooper spotted something unusual. An older woman on a blue motorcycle speeding down US Highway 71. At first glance, it looked harmless, just another driver in a hurry. But as the trooper turned on his lights near Moat Road, this grandma made a choice that no one expected. 264 George X-Ray, no road. Heading towards the grass, Fort Smith, he wiped out. Okay, lay right here. I gotta get you out of this bitch. Hey, come here. Do you know this person? No. Okay, are you okay? Yeah. You're okay. Quit crying. You're fine. All you're gonna have is some little minor stuff. It ain't no big deal. I'm just glad you ain't dead. The chase ended when the rider lost control and crashed on the shoulder in a split second of bad luck. She slipped under the trooper's path and was accidentally run over during the stop, but miraculously she escaped with only bruises. She was later booked into the Crawford County Detention Center on multiple charges. Felony, fleeing and reckless driving were among them. It's a story that leaves many wondering, should someone her age even be handling a motorcycle at those speeds? Pause the video and let us know what you think in the comments. Late on November the 2nd, 2024, the streets of Tallahassee lit up with flashing blue lights. What began as a simple seatbelt violation turned into chaos when a blue Kia sedan took off from police. Florida Highway Patrol units joined in as the car tore down US Highway 90, weaving through traffic and ramming patrol vehicles. Multiple pit attempts failed, but these troopers weren't giving up easily. The suspect was about to learn the hard way that running from the FHP never ends. Well, dispatch, can we try to confirm what channel FHP is on? They're not responding on this channel, pit. Tharped mission. All right. He got out of it. Continued westbound. All right, turn it on to Bluntstown. Southbound Bluntstown. 134 officially dispatch advisor on this channel. They're just not saying anything. Still southbound, coming up to Tennessee Street. SLO units coming down the park, westbound Tennessee Street. Okay, speak LCSO reference. We are on the channel, but we are not using it as a patrol channel. We can only hear you. We're not talking on it. Hey, just for your information, we got Highway 20 blocked, west of the St. Andrew's Church at the campus. Left all right. There was another pit attempt front of Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet. 2 pit attempts. Unsuccessful vehicle is eastbound Tennessee Street. Where are we at south? Eastbound in Tennessee. He ran to the left side of my car. Where's he at? He said eastbound on Tennessee. I bought her from where my knees down. Boys, that's it. Turn around. Turn around. I don't think it's clear. Location, bus down southbound. Bus down? Why don't you turn around? Why are we out of the road? Why can't you just drive me out here so I can... What is that? The timer? All right, I'll drop the trolley. Let me get this. How are we going? There's a green team on that thing. Clear on it. Oh, damn! It's called Street View Ranger. The pursuit finally ended when Trooper Ruiz performed a decisive PIT maneuver near Century Park Drive. Inside were 3 men, including the driver, 22-year-old Malik Miller, who admitted he fled out of fear. A search revealed over 70 grams of marijuana. Confirming this was more than just a bad traffic decision, Miller was charged with aggravated fleeing and eluding possession of cannabis over 20 grams and more. Sometimes the fear of getting caught leads to choices that guarantee exactly that outcome. It was August 4th, 2025, when Trooper Peachman of the Florida Highway Patrol spotted a dark SUV racing down State Road 78 with its hazard lights flashing. At first, it seemed like an emergency. a driver in distress, may be heading for help, but when the trooper activated his lights, the SUV suddenly roared to life, accelerating past 100 miles per hour. What's going on? Here you go. Reset it back westbound on Highway 1. Here we go back for a minute. Hey, Molly, I'm on round 5, coming up to a big point. Trooper Peachman brought the chase to an end with a clean pit maneuver east of State Road 31. The driver, later identified as Colton Dean Smith, admitted to using cocaine earlier that day and fleeing because of his suspended license and probation status. He was arrested on multiple charges, including reckless driving, fleeing and eluding, and possession of drug paraphernalia. In the end, his decision to run didn't save him any trouble. It only made things much worse on the night of January 7th. 2024 Trooper Flores was running radar on Interstate 4 when a silver sedan shot past at over 100 miles per hour. The trooper tried to initiate a stop, but instead of slowing down, the driver began swerving across lanes, showing no signs of giving up. As the chase spilled into local streets, the woman behind the wheel took things from reckless to dangerous. Proving she had no intention of surrendering peacefully, she's throwing stuff out the window. We're approaching Maitland Avenue right now. Maitland Avenue, right now traffic's starting to get a little heavy. 1219, I'm coming up. 1219, I'm coming up to the red ball. We just made a right. We're going to be on a four-wheeler right on Maitland, northbound. So at Maitland, it is 1,792. If you get to that area, they're still heading southbound on 4262. Can you have eyes updated speed? 90 mile power, mile power, mile power. We approaching, jump on 90 miles per hour, approaching the Lake Road. 1, 2, 52 have traffic conditions. Okay, 52 house traffic condition, pit. Driver just hit me with the car, just crashed into my vehicle. 4263 yellow SUV just crashed into yours. They're cutting out. Signal 4. 7, 8, 1, with your updated location, face away from me and walk backwards. Face away from me and walk backwards. Face away from me and walk backwards. She's occupied once. Stay there. Get on the ground, go to your knees, lay flat on the ground. I don't care what you have. You messed up my knee. Lay on your stomach and put your hands behind your back. The suspect, later identified as Latoya Nicole Bedford, was taken into custody. After crashing into a nearby business, Bedford was charged with aggravated fleeing, causing injury to an officer, aggravated battery, reckless driving, and more, with no bond and a list of felonies. Her case remains active, but her decision that night could easily have cost someone their life. On a sunny afternoon somewhere in Arkansas, a trooper attempted what should have been a simple traffic stop, but behind the wheel of a Mercury Grand Marquis was a woman determined to make things difficult. What started as a speeding violation quickly spiraled out of control when she refused to pull over, and instead, LED, the trooper, on a tense, unpredictable confrontation. Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! No, sorry about the turn on the road 60. She's right down to me, 6-1-016. Get on the ground. I'm going to taste you. I will taste you. I will touch you. Get on the ground. Get on the ground now. Get on the fucking ground, please. I'm on the ground. Get on the ground. Get your... I will touch you. Get off the ground. I just wanna say goodbye. No, get off. I'm gonna sue you. I'm pregnant after a long struggle. The woman was finally taken into custody, still insisting she only ran because she wanted to say goodbye to her 5-month-old daughter. She faced multiple charges, resisting arrest and reckless endangerment. Among them, it's one of those encounters that shows how fear and emotion can cloud judgment, and how fast a routine stop can turn into something officers will remember for a long time. In the early hours of January 21st, 2023 Georgia State Patrol clocked a lone motorcycle racing down Interstate 85 at 113 miles per hour. When the trooper tried to pull the rider over, the man hesitated, lifted his helmet, and then made the worst decision possible. He ran. I didn't come up to the 40-70s. Got a little bit of a gap on me right now. Hey, if you can, and then go ahead and let the on-call MCA know what we got going on. Going all the way, right-hand lane, no turn signal, going in the shoulder. Newman, he's in the shoulder. 1,050 Newman. 1,050 bad. 1,050 Newman. I got you cleared. Hey, brother, where you heard it? He ain't talking yet. He ain't talking yet. I got you. Like the chase came to a brutal end when the rider lost control near the Bullsboro exit and crashed into the grass shoulder. The man, identified as Jose Luis Ampuero, was found injured, but alive. He admitted to drinking earlier and fled because he feared another arrest. Due to his suspended license, he now faces charges, including DUI, fleeing and eluding, and reckless driving. It's a sobering reminder that a few seconds of panic can lead to a lifetime of consequences. On a freezing January 21st, 2024, the roads around Mayflower, Arkansas were slick with snow when troopers were called to assist Conway police. In a pursuit already in progress, a black Toyota RAV4 loaded with stolen goods was racing through town. Refusing to stop for officers as patrol units joined in, the driver kept pushing deeper into the icy back roads. Weaving through traffic and skidding dangerously close to oncoming cars. I haven't made contact with him yet. I'm just trying to get in position 6. I got camera in that way. If they get spike in time, I'll let you know. We're not far behind you, number 5. Stand by. Oh, damn TV. I will rock the chase. Ended with a precise pit. Maneuver on West Main Street, sending the RAV4 spinning off the roadway and into a snowy ditch. The driver, a woman suspected of multiple thefts, tried to flee on foot but slipped in the snow and was quickly taken into custody. Inside the vehicle, officers recovered piles of stolen merchandise from various stores. She was charged with felony fleeing, shoplifting and driving on a suspended license just after midnight. On December 4th, 2024, a Georgia state trooper spotted a silver Toyota Camry weaving along Making Road. A quick check revealed the car had no valid insurance. When the trooper lit up his patrol lights, the young driver appeared to hesitate, then suddenly took off, accelerating away into the night. The decision of that moment would set off a pursuit that ended in tragedy minutes later. I'm not interested. Simple pass. And it's pretty reckless. 10, 10, 10. My marker 14. My marker 14. Player dead. Now, after 14, show me your hands right. Now, show me your hands. Driver, later identified as 18-year-old Kamari Gamble, fled through multiple intersections at reckless speeds before the trooper initiated a pit maneuver near mile marker 14 on State Route 22. The Camry spun out, crashed into a median tree, and came to rest in the opposite lanes. Emergency crews rushed him to Piedmont Midtown Hospital, but despite all efforts, he passed away a short time later. His reckless decision turned a simple traffic stop into a heartbreaking loss, and a reminder of how quickly bad choices behind the wheel can change everything. Downtown Atlanta, January 25th, 2023. Just after midnight, the streets were quiet until the roar of a Dodge Charger shattered the calm. Clocked at 68 miles per hour in a 35 zone, the muscle car blasted past a trooper's cruiser and ignored every signal to stop. When the patrol lights came on, the driver hit the gas even harder, launching a wild chase through the heart of the city. Beach Street Road and Beach Street Road. I'm here. I'm December. December, I'm still going. They're trying to get out of here. We're going to blow, trying to get out anywhere that blocks. Stop, stop. I'ma whip your ass. Get on the ground, get on the ground, get on the ground. The pursuit stretched through multiple intersections before ending in a crowded plaza where three troopers cornered the charger. The driver, identified as 25-year-old Caleb McNeil, fled on foot but was quickly tackled and arrested inside the vehicle. Troopers found an assault rifle with a 100-round drum magazine. McNeil was charged with reckless driving, fleeing and eluding, and driving under the influence, among other offences. Already out on bond from prior cases, he now faced even steeper consequences. For his midnight rampage through Atlanta, it began just after noon on April 19th, 2023, when North Miami police responded to an armed robbery. Near Northeast 128th Street, 2 suspects fled the scene in a white Lexus, setting off an all-points alert. Across South Florida, within minutes, multiple agencies spotted the vehicles speeding through city streets, cutting through traffic, and ignoring every attempt to block it in. Please repeat the sentence strictly in lower case, without punctuation and text formatting. 100-mile power, getting off on the plane, getting off on the plane. What's going on, guys? He couldn't drink any drinks. I'm going to give you advice. You're going to give me free advice. I'm here to help anyone. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's for money. I got a white t-shirt and a Polo 4 shirt. They crossed the lake. They jumped the lake. They jumped the lake. I hear it here. Signal 14. They're armed with AR-15s for all units coming 10-4. All right, they're carjacking. They're carjacking a vehicle. They're carjacking a vehicle. Carjacking a vehicle. Randy, watch a Randy. Watch a crossfire. Watch a crossfire, Randy. 823, 823, go ahead. Bail out, bail out, bail out, bail out. Rock Island and 50, Rock Island and 50. Bella. All you heard is they just carjacked a Tesla. They carjacked a Tesla and the subjects are running. They're all silent. In north of 50th Avenue, what's your plan for? All right? They're carjacking a vehicle. They're carjacking a vehicle. Carjacking a vehicle, Randy. Watch a crossfire. Watch a crossfire. Randy, it's 823. 823. Go ahead. Bail out, bail out, bail out, bail out. Rock Island and 50th Rock Island and 50th. They just are, you guys. They just carjacked a Tesla. They carjacked a Tesla and the cops are on the way. They're almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. 871104. Bail out again, bail out again. He took off running on foot, took off running on foot. The chase spanned Miami-Dade, Broward and Palm Beach counties before the suspects ditched the Lexus and carjacked a Tesla at gunpoint. In Tamarack, the chaos ended when both men crashed, fled on foot, and were surrounded by heavily armed officers. Both suspects were taken into custody. After tense standoffs, the outcome could have been far worse. But thanks to coordination between agencies, no innocent lives were lost in this sprawling tri-county pursuit. On the night of March 22nd, 2024, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper noticed something strange. On a quiet Sumter County highway, a white Honda SUV was speeding with its wipers on and high beams blazing despite perfectly clear weather. When the trooper moved in to investigate, the driver suddenly accelerated, weaving into the wrong lanes, and ignoring every signal to stop it was the start of a bizarre high-speed chase that would soon end in chaos. I'm on my way for 314. I'm on my way for 314. Trump conditions of the top. Num 85 48 135. Put the vehicle pit. More vehicles overturned. We're getting EM at 51. Put the vehicle pit. More vehicles overturn. We're getting him out. 51. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. The pursuit ended with a forceful pit that flipped the Honda onto its side. Miraculously, the driver crawled out alive, clearly under the influence, and rambling incoherently, he was arrested on multiple charges. is fleeing and eluding DUI and reckless driving among them. Months later, he was convicted and sentenced to 4 years of probation and community service just after midnight on November 29th, 2023. An Arkansas state trooper clocked a Nissan Maxima flying down Interstate 40 at 100 miles per hour when the trooper tried to pull the car over near the 78-mile marker. The driver chose to push harder on the gas instead. The pursuit that followed tore across multiple streets with the Maxima running red lights and showing zero concern for anyone on the road. "Hey, Mum, we're here at the Shell." Very slow, very, very. "Hey, 27, what is the vehicle make?" This video, going to the bottom of the cash register. Call me back and I'll put it on the phone. You don't have to call me. I'm sorry. I need to. We see, here's no. For you get shot hands. That's dumb, man. That is dumb. With kids in there, climb out. I've got him right there. Come out, get your hands up, or you're going to get shot. You understand me? After multiple pit maneuvers, the chase ended when the trooper forced the Maxima across the East Service Road and brought it to a stop. The driver, identified as Fordarius Larden, reeked of alcohol and marijuana, and admitted to both drinking and smoking before the chase. Another night, another reminder that speed and intoxication are a combination that almost never ends. Well, that's where this pursuit ends. But the action is far from over. The next video shows exactly why troopers never let their guard down. No matter how routine things seem, you want to see how fast things can turn in an instant. Thanks for tuning in. Hit subscribe to stay caught up with every chase that follows